If you'd like to take over, you can.
Oh, you've been commentating.
That'd be great, because right now it's a little bland.
Yeah.
You don't have to do play-by-play, but...
Look at these two thugs. Yeah, keep on going. Face off in the upper St. Clair zone. Puck won by Morgantown, dumped to the corner. Leo Julian goes for the puck. Pushes it to Elliott Stevenson. Back to Julian and out of play. Again, face-off in the upper St. Clair zone. Dalton Harrison to take the face-off. Wins the puck back to Kurt Leonard. Kurt looking, chips it off the boards. Tried to get it to Nick Andreyko. Didn't make it through. Miller gets the puck, carrying wide, dumps it. Picks it up in the corner. Cycling through the zone, looking, throws it to the front of the net. Shot on goal by Dalton. Backhand stopped by the goaltender. Back to the point. Mouse shoots it. Over to Nick Andreyko. Nick's looking. To Murph. Murph shoots it, and it was in. And the referee calls no goal. Nice shot by Murph. Face-off is in the Morgantown zone. Dalton chips the face-off to the corner. Comes up the half wall. Nick drives a battle for it. Dalton comes in, pushes the puck to the corner. Battling for the puck on the wall behind the net. Pushes it back to Nick Andreyko. Nick cycling through, looks, finds Kurt at the point. Kurt shoots it into the defenseman or forward's pads. Pushes it back to the net. And Morgantown clears the puck on an icing. Thanks, Buck. Scores 0-0 with 6:42 left in the first period. Hey, Lair. Nice stop by Kopak. Pushes the puck back to Daly. Daly gets it, pushes it to the corner to Cervenik. Cervenik looks, tries to feed it out to the front. He forces it to the front, and Nick Wagner pushes to the net. Morgantown retrieves the puck. Derek Kopak with a nice little forecheck. Picks the puck up, gets a shot on goal. Nice save by their Morgantown goaltender. Morgantown gets the puck coming back 2-on-2 with Daly and Gavitt. Daly stops him, picks up the puck, and up to Kopak. And now St. Clair goes in on a 3-on-2. Odd man rush. Derek gets a shot. Stopped with a blocker saved by the goaltender. Morgantown picks up the puck, skating out of the zone. Throws it to center to Daly. Daly to Gavitt. Gavitt to Nick Wagner. Missed the pass. And number 16 from Morgantown gets the puck, comes down. Anthony Patino with another save. Will picks up the puck. He's skating through the offensive zone. Goes cross ice to Elliott. Elliott gets the puck, tries to dip his shoulder. Couldn't make it quite through, but he does. Laying on the ground, he still gets a shot off. Nice play by Elliott. That's all Desire. Morgantown gets the puck, goes in, shoots the puck, goes by the net. And there's a check from behind. And St. Clair's going to end up on a power play. Daly gets the puck, sets up behind net, looking, and throws it to And they did call him for a 2 and a 10 for check from behind. So St. Clair will go on their first power play of the night with 5 minutes left in the first period. Score 0-0. Face off right outside Upper St. Clair zone. Dalton Harrison pushes it back to the Morgantown defenseman and dumps it into the zone. Isaac Goodman goes back, picks it up. Over to Miller. Miller loses the puck. Morgantown gets a little forecheck and gets a shot on goal. Dalton chips it up to Isaac. Isaac to Murph. Murph battling on the half ball back to Mel. Miller gets it, shoots it from the point. Puck goes into the corner. Elliott Stevenson picks it up. Elliott up the half wall and loses an edge. Puck went down to Dalton. Dalton tried to shoot it. He could have went over to Isaac. Isaac was open coming down the slot. If he would have looked. Puck's on the half wall. Murphy Miller gets the shot. Got to do a little bit more passing. Find the open guy on the backside. Battling for the puck in the corner is Miller Harrison with 2 of the Morgantown players. Isaac pinches in and contains and holds the puck in. Mel gets it and puts a shot on net. Goaltender catches the puck. 51 seconds left in the power play for Upper St. Clair. Jordan Rongus.
Number 15, Zach Lewis. 2 minutes for protection from behind a 10-minute misconduct.
St. Clair gets control. Will at the top of the umbrella. Gets it looking. Goes down to the half wall, cross ice to Kopak. Kopak to Daly. Daly puts a soft one on net. Nick Andreyko tried to deflect it, and it goes behind the net. Michael picks up the puck on the half wall again. Down to Andreyko. Andreyko gets it back to Daly. Daly looking, shot into the pads of the Morgantown player. They clear the puck. Anthony Patina sets it up for Will. Will stops behind the net. Puts it up to Daly. Daly looking over to Kopak. Going in the zone, entering wide. Ooh, and tries to feed Daly on the backside. Penalty is over. Offensive zone face-off for Upper St. Clair. Elliott to take the face-off. Chips the puck, wins the puck, and gets a shot on net. Nice save by goaltender from Morgantown. Nice play by Elliott. Step around the kid and get a shot on net. Face off again to the right side. And Morgantown player steps in between Gerchek. The puck, throws it to the point to Miller. Miller dumps it behind the net. Sean Stevenson picks up the puck. Cycling behind the net. Throws it back to Elliott. Loses the puck. Morgantown tries to clear it, and Mel keeps it in. Now Morgantown gets the puck coming down on a one-on-one, and Kurt Leonard Morgantown pushed the puck, got a shot on goal. Battling in the corner for the puck is Elliott and Mel. Morgantown comes out with the puck to the point. Shot blocked by Sean Stevenson. Puck is on the half wall. Kurt pokes it up to Elliott. Elliott loses it over to Mel. Mel tries to find Elliott going through the neutral zone with speed. Doesn't quite make it there. Morgantown dumps it back in. Miller gets the puck. Looks up to get to Sean Stevenson, and it's a little too hard for him. It's an icing. With 1:50 left in the first period, score is 0-0 still. It's a defensive zone face-off for the Upper St. Clair Panthers. And Dalton Harrison stepping in to take the face-off. Dalton wins the faceoff over to Isaac. Isaac gets it, floats it up into the neutral zone. Nick done great way to come with speed. Nick forechecks, and Dalton almost picks up the puck. Dalton now does pick up the puck with Murph Miller tying up the Morgantown player. Dumps the puck behind the net. Morgantown number 16 coming up through the zone with speed. This was the kid that hurt them last game, number 16. He's a pretty good player for Morgantown. And he goes behind the net, loses the puck to Murphy Miller. Leo gets the puck out of the zone. Murph goes back to Leo. Leo loses the puck. Number 25 from Morgantown takes the puck behind the net. Nice hit by Isaac and a little bit of a hook. And the referee calls him for a trip. So Morgantown's going to go on their first power play of the night with 56 seconds left in the first period. Face off to the right-hand side of Anthony Patino. Derek Kopak steps in to take the face off. It's a draw. Wins the puck to the corner. Daly battling in the corner with Morgantown. Puck comes up the half wall. Derek does a nice job protecting the puck with his body to chip it out over the blue line. Miller gets the puck, dumps it softly behind Morgantown's net, and Morgantown gains control of the puck, throws it up ice to number 22. 22 loses the puck. Back to Gavitt. Gavitt to Daly. Daly still has the puck, skating with it. Skating. Passes to Kopak going into the zone. And a little bit of a chance. Morgantown gains control of the puck. 17's coming in with speed. Looks. Gets a shot. And Anthony just mishandles it to the glove side. Morgantown scores 10 seconds left in the first period. With 10 seconds left in the first period, Elliot Stevenson comes up to take the face-off. Draw. Sean skates past the puck. Will Gavitt takes control of the puck. 4 seconds. And they need to shoot. Sean gets a shot wide of the net. And that will end the first period. Score, Morgantown 1, Upper St. Clair 0. Last game too?
Yeah.
No, you're frozen, huh?
Yeah. I turned on these things finally, and it happens on.
The Morgantown goal
Exactly.
at 10 seconds of the first period. Number 17, Nate
Stand over that side
Frisbee.
and get
Assisted
filled.
by number 22, A.J. Adams. That's Frisbee from Adams at 10 seconds. A power play goal.
This game's been really, I want to say slow.
Slow compared to the other game.
It's been moving, no, the speed of like the plays and everything is, they're moving fast with the shots. The shots like, they're all getting blocked. There's
Flow to the game yet.
yeah, there's a bunch of shots, but the goalies are blocking them all.
Yeah.
There's not really much action going on.
Start of second period. Upper St. Clair 0, Morgantown 1. Elliot Stevenson steps in to take the draw. Elliot, Sean, Jordan out on offense. Mel Miller and Kurt Leonard out on defense. Puck one back to Miller. Miller chips it up to Sean Stevenson. Back to Elliot. Dumps it softly into the corner. Behind the net, Jordan gets the puck. Loses the puck to Morgantown, number 59, and a nice little hip check by Sean Stevenson on 59. Morgantown comes down and gets a shot on Anthony. Face-off is in the upper St. Clair zone. Dalton Harrison steps in to take the draw. Dalton wins the puck back to Kurt. Kurt skating behind the net, passes to Nick. A little hard pass, gets out of the zone, and comes back in, dumps back into the upper St. Clair zone. Dalton chips it up to Nick Andreyko and mishandles the puck a little bit. Puck's in the neutral zone. Morgantown gets control and step in. Play a game. And Anthony with a nice face save. And the rebound covered by Anthony and Dalton Harrison. They did not know the puck was underneath them on the side of the net. Dalton stays out to take the next defensive zone face-off for Upper St. Clair. Looking to win it to Miller. Wins the puck to Miller. Miller rims the puck over to Murphy. Miller. Murph chips it up to Dalton. Dalton to Nick Andreyko, and Nick chips the puck in. And Dalton's going in to play the puck. Dalton behind the net, looking. Feeds Miller at the point. Mel gets it, dumps it into the corner for his brother Murph. Murph over to Nick. Nick shoots it wide of the net. Nick Andreyko gets it on the half wall. Battling, chips the puck to the corner. And a little trip by Morgantown on Dalton Harrison. The fans not happy with that call, folks. Morgantown fans. Upper St. Clair goes on their second power play. It would be nice if they would score a goal right now. 15:36 left in the second period. Elliot Stevenson out. Murphy Miller and Jordan Rongus on offense. Michael Daly and Will Gavitt on defense. Morgantown gets the puck, chips it down to Anthony Patino. Anthony moves the puck up to Michael. Michael skating with it, passes over to Will. Will gets the puck, enters the zone, and rims the puck behind the net to Elliott. Elliott gaining control of the puck and misplays it. Morgantown gets the puck again and ices it. 17 comes down, shot on Anthony, and Anthony makes the glove save.
The Morgantown penalty at 15:36 of the second period. Number 21, Max Snyder, 2 minutes for tripping. And Snyder, 2 minutes for tripping at 15.
Face off in the Upper St. Clair zone. Elliott gets it, pushes it forward, and wins the face off to himself. A little bit of a head contact by 17, rubbed Elliott into the boards. Morgantown, number 15, picks the puck up, and it's a 2-on-1. Morgantown versus Daly. Daly does a nice job breaking up the play, chips the puck up the wall. Morgantown gets the puck, chips it back to the corner. Morgantown tries to feed their point, and Jordan Rongus intercepts it. Chips it up to Elliott. Elliott tries to push it past the defenseman, and the defenseman outmuscles him. But Jordan picks up the loose puck. Back down to Elliott. Elliott skating through the zone in a high zone. Loses the puck, and number 9 is on a breakaway for Morgantown. And right, left, and goes past Anthony for a shorthanded goal. Face off Dalton. Dalton wins the face off to himself. Back to Mel. Mel looking over to Isaac. Isaac gets it and chips it deep. Dalton's going in for the forecheck. Gets the puck. Falls down. Morgantown picks it up. ices it right to Mel Miller. Mel looked for Dalton Harrison in front. Gets it to Dalton. Dalton shoots the puck on net. Over to Kopak. Kopak back to Mel. Mel to the net. Loose puck in front. Morgantown gets it, throws it back to Mel again. And Miller puts it another one on net. Puck's loose in the corner. Morgantown picks it up and ices it. They are even now. It's an icing call. Penalty just got over. And Coach Justin puts out Sean Stevenson, Jordan Rongus, and Nick Wagner. Rongus is going to center this line and take the face-off. Face-off in the zone. Morgantown chips it past the defenseman. Julian goes back, get it, up to Sean. Sean chips it to Jordan. Jordan in on a somewhat breakaway and backhands a little bit wide of the net. Sean Stevenson picks it up. Sean cycles it back down to the corner to Nick Wagner. Nick looks to Jordan. Jordan gets it, shot. Back to Isaac. Isaac looking and almost got that puck through. Back to Julian. Julian gets it, chips it back into the far corner to Nick Wagner. Nick gets the puck in the corner, and Morgantown rims it around, looking for the breakout. And they throw the puck into the neutral zone. Isaac Goodman picks it up and goes off the glass. Back to the Morgantown player with a nice shot on goal and a nice save by Anthony Patino. St. Clair dumps the puck back into the Morgantown zone, and it's a nice check from Sean Stevenson on the big guy from Morgantown. And the kid from Morgantown does throw a punch at him, but the referee did not see it. Morgantown gets a breakaway and a nice save by Anthony. Again, the big guy gets it, and will Sean take him out or no? And Sean takes his liberties back on the big guy. That was probably for throwing the punch at him earlier when he knocked him down. Now Sean may get a breakaway, and it's an icing. Pass was just a little bit too far for him. That was for the punch he threw down there. When he hit him down there, the kid threw a punch at Sean. Face-off won again by Dalton Harrison. Over to Mel Miller. Mel rims it around for his brother, misplaces it to Mike Trevenik. Mike going in with a forecheck. Back to Dalton. Battling for the puck. Trevenik chips it back into the corner behind the net. And Morgantown gets it, rims the puck up. Mel keeps it in to his brother Murph. Murph gets it, shoots it, and saved by Morgantown goaltender. Face-offs to the left of Morgantown goaltender. Dalton Harrison gets the puck, wins it back to Mel. Mel chips it down the wall to the Morgantown player. Out to the neutral zone. Dalton Harrison picks up the puck, tries to pass it through the Morgantown player, and back to Mel Miller. Mel goes, sets up behind the net, over to his brother, not ready for the pass. And their Morgantown's defenseman keeps it in. Over to Cervenik off the wall, down into the Morgantown zone with a good forecheck by Miller. And Cervenik, Morgantown moves the puck forward to 22. And Elliot Stevenson finishes his check after 22 shot the puck. Morgantown with the puck behind the net. Elliot picks it up to Kurt Leonard. Kurt looks, went to his forehand instead of staying on his backhand. Nice little backhand pass there, would have been a lot more efficient. Puck goes into the Morgantown zone, and they ice it. The referees wave off the icing. Isaac Goodman goes back, picks up the puck, looking, and a stretch pass to Sean Stevenson. And he misplays the puck. Morgantown gets it, dumps it back in, and Isaac picks up the puck again, looking up to Nick Andreyko, over to Sean. Sean chips it by the Morgantown player, and the other one picks it up. Now Elliott coming through with speed, coming in wide, looking, finds Sean Stevenson at the top of the circles, and Sean got bumped off the puck, and it's a 2-on-2 for Morgantown. Nice little step up by Isaac, throw the guys on the delayed offsides. Leo gets the puck, chips it up to Nick Andreyko, and Nick wisely dumps the puck in, goes in on a forecheck, and the puck is still behind the Morgantown net. Morgantown gets it, throws it up the half wall. Jordan Rongus cuts the puck off, gets it back to Nick Andreyko, and to Julian, and he keeps the puck deep in Morgantown zone. Jordan still with the forecheck, keeping the puck in on the half wall. And it's a scrum on the half wall, battling. Morgantown gets it, rims it around to the other side, and Leo puts the puck to the slot. And Jake could not chip the puck in the net. Looking, and Morgantown gets it in, ices the puck. With 8:23 left in the second period. Morgantown 2, Upper St. Clair, nothing. Kopak steps in to take the offensive zone face-off for Upper St. Clair. And Jack wins it back to Jordan. Jordan back to Daly. Daly gets a shot, and it's blocked by the Morgantown defenseman. Over to Gavitt. Gavitt's battling, keep it in. Morgantown chips it out. Kopak's back, looking, go D to D. Over to Daly. Daly goes behind the net, and he's wheeling, and he's looking. And wisely dumps the puck in behind the net, and Jordan goes back, tries to pick it up, slaps at it, and does not keep it in. But they throw the puck back out high to Will. Will keeps it in. Morgantown gets it, throws it out, and back goes Daly for it. Back to Gavitt. Gavitt gets it, looking, needs some support. Someone has to support him. He throws it up the wall to the Morgantown player, who dumps it back into the zone. Daly picks it up, looking for Kopak, reverses it to Gavitt. Gavitt dumps it out to Rongus, a little too hard, could not handle it. Back into the defensive zone, up to the St. Clair. Daly dumps it over to Gavitt. Gavitt gets a shot on net. Another offensive zone for Dalton Harrison. I think Dalton may be 100% on his faceoffs tonight. Did a great job last time we videoed the game also on his faceoffs. Dalton wins the puck back to Mel. Mel Miller dumps it into the corner. St. Clair loses the puck in the corner. Coming through the neutral zone, Mel breaks it up. Nick Andreyko chips the puck off the Morgantown player to Dalton Harrison. Dalton has to keep his head up going through the middle. Just got hit pretty good going through the middle after he shot the puck. Got to keep your head up. You got to know what's coming, what's around you. Willing to take the hit for the team. You got to do it wisely. Upper St. Clair shot the puck up into the netting. The face-off comes outside the blue line. Face-off won by Morgantown. Morgantown player number 8 gets the puck, goes in wide, shoots it on Anthony. Anthony makes a save. And Dalton gets the puck, throws it up the middle, right to the defenseman. Morgantown. Puts the puck behind the net. Mel, Willen, and Dalen. Murphy. Willen and Dalen. Nice shot by Nick. Rebound sitting there for Dalton. Skates by it. Goes in with the forecheck. Morgantown gets it to Mel. Mel looks, chips it up the boards to the Morgantown player. Anthony Patino makes the next save. Mel gets it, looking good, D to D. Isaac up to Murphy. Murph Miller over to Sean Stevenson. Sean cuts in right into the defenseman of Morgantown, number 21. Takes the puck and is skating up to the offensive zone and forces his way to the net. Nice save by Anthony. Morgantown dumps the puck up the half wall, now to the front of the net, and Mel gets the puck out of the front of the net before number 21 could take a shot. Sean chips the puck to Dalton. Dalton a little bit high with his hands, and they're throwing them both in the penalty box. Nobody's happy with the call. That was just a tired Dalton Harrison. He was out for probably a minute 30 shift, a little bit too long. He was too tired to play. He'll get a 2-minute rest. Still 5-on-5 hockey. Elliot Stevenson in for the faceoff. Tries to push it forward, and the Morgantown player kept it in. Dumps it into the Upper St. Clair zone. 25 goes back in and retrieves the puck. And Upper St. Clair's on another delayed penalty for a little slash, I think, by Jack. Interference on Upper St. Clair. Now Morgantown will go on to their second power play of the evening with 4:49 left in the second period, winning 2-0. Face-offs in the Upper St. Clair zone. And Derek wins the puck over to Julian. Leo dumps the puck into the Morgantown zone, and Murph goes down for a forecheck. Backs off. Morgantown passes the puck up to 17, who dumps the puck on net, and Anthony covers it for another face-off in Upper St. Clair zone. And for the face-off, Kopak wins it to Julian again. Leo throws it up the wall, held in by the Morgantown defenseman. Back down to the corner, and nice little positioning by Leo, who breaks up the pass from the guy going to the net. Morgantown with the puck up high at the blue line. Points walks to the middle, shot on net. And a nice save by Anthony. Puck's in the corner, back to the point. Another shot blocked by his own player. Could not make it through. Goodman gets it and dumps it into the Morgantown zone. Looking for a quick 3-man change. 3 of the 4 got off. Second period changes, shorthanded, are a little tough. Morgantown dumps it in, down to Daly. Daly dumps the puck down, and Isaac gets off to complete the change. Morgantown with the puck behind her net. Looking for a stretch pass. Nice stretch pass to number 15. He could not handle the puck. Goes to the corner. Nice little poke check by Daly. Daly misplays the puck, and it's a goal. Power play goal. With 21 seconds left in the power play. Face off push forward by Elliott Stevenson. Sean goes, dumps it behind the net. Morgantown gets it, throws it back to Sean Stevenson. Sean to Jordan. Jordan looks to Elliott. Elliott to Will. Will tries to shoot it to the net, and it's blocked. Back to Elliott. Over to Sean. Sean dumps it behind the net. Jordan picks it up. Looking, cycles it back behind the net to Elliott. Elliott looking. Still has the puck. He shakes a guy in the corner. Nice move. Pass over to the far side to Daly. Daly tries to pass to Rongus, and it does not make it through. Face off in the Morgantown zone. Kopak steps in to take the face off. Looking to win it back towards Kurt Leonard. Steps into the guy, puts pressure on, and Morgantown comes out with the puck. They rim the puck over. Derek steps around the kid and picks up the puck on the half wall. Derek dumps the puck down the corner behind the net to Nick Wagner. Nick steps out in front, puts it on net, and Cervenik get the rebound. Nice save by Morgantown goalie. Staying very square to the shooters tonight. Kopak's in for the face-off. Wins it to Nick Wagner. Nick to Mel. Mel dumps it behind the net to Cervenik. Cervenik tries to push it to Nick. Back in. Morgantown dumps it out of the zone into the Upper St. Clair zone. Kurt Leonard gets it, pulls up behind the net. Looking, moves the puck over to Nick. Nick lost the puck to Morgantown. Back to their D to D. Looking, and the defenseman wisely dumps the puck in behind the net. Kurt goes, picks it up, tries a self-pass, and the other Morgantown player was there to pick it up. Mel comes over, takes the puck off of him, goes around the boards to Cervenik. Cervenik tries to get it to Derek, and now it's a foot race between Derek and number 16 from Morgantown. Pulls up behind the net, looking for the next stretch pass, and the center breaks it up. 17 gets it, dumps it in, and Kurt slaps the puck off the glass out of the zone. Morgantown dumps it back into Kurt. Kurt looking, tries to go across ice to Nick Ondrako, and it was broken up by the Morgantown player. Dumped it back into the Upper St. Clair zone to Miller. Miller shoots the puck up into the defenseman, and Morgantown gets the puck back low in the Upper St. Clair zone. 16 wheeling and dealing behind the net. Someone just has to put a body on him and don't wave at the puck. Don't wave at him. Forces the puck out in front, and nice job tying up your guy in front of the net by Kurt Leonard for Anthony to cover up the puck. With 27.4 seconds, Morgantown 3, Upper St. Clair nothing. Face off in the Upper St. Clair zone. We need a couple more kids. One more. Okay. Now St. Clair puts out 5 kids. They thought they were doing bad with 5-on-5. They were going to try to go 5-on-3. Puck one back to Goodman. Goodman chips it up. No icing. Down into the Morgantown zone. 16 gets it. Throws it right to Murph Miller. Intercepts it. Dumps it behind the net. With 13 seconds left, Cervenda can't handle it behind the net. 16 for Morgantown gets the puck. Skating end to end, looking for the next stretch pass. Tries to take it to number 8, off of number 8, and there is no icing. And that brings us to the second period intermission. Start of the third period. Elliott has face-off down into the upper St. Clair zone, and Anthony makes a save. Face-off to the left of Anthony. Elliott goes to take draw, wins it back to Daly. Daly gets it, rims it around to nobody on the wall. Back to the defenseman of Morgantown. Cycles it down into the corner, pushes it back behind the net to Elliott. Elliott picks it up, skates in front of his net, tries to get it over to Sean Stevenson, and it's a little too far for an icing. We'll have to see if Dalton Harrison comes back out for the third period. He had a wrist injury going into the locker room. We could use him right now in a defensive zone face-off. I think he was lost one face-off tonight. Derek Kopak steps in for the face-off. Over to Miller. Miller rims it to Nick Wagner on the wall. Nick chips it up out of the zone to Morgantown. Throws it back into Nick. Little battle in the neutral zone, and Cervenik gets it and pushes it deep into the Morgantown zone. Morgantown defenseman gets it, tries to go D to D, comes back to Mel has it on the half wall. Kopak picks it up, dumps it down to Mikey. Mike gets it, shot on goal, shot, rebound by Nick Wagner, and still a scramble in front of the net. Pick up a guy and drop someone on their butt. And Morgantown goalie covers it up. Good pressure by those three. Nick Wagner, Derek Kopak, and Michael Cervenik. Murphy Miller is after the draw. Boosts the draw. Kurt Letter keeps it in. Pushes it back to the corner to Nick Andreyko. Nick back to Kurt. Kurt shoots the puck wide of the net. Morgantown gets it. Passes the puck up to their winger. Goes cross ice to number 8, Morgantown. And he dumps the puck in. Mel gets the puck. Goes behind the net. Looking for the stretch pass to Nick Andreyko, and it does not get through. And Gerlach Jacobs picks up the puck. Gets it over to Murph. Murph gets knocked off the puck. Morgantown. Gerlach with the forecheck, pressuring the guy. He rims it back to Mel. Mel shoots it, blocked. And Gerlach gets a shot on net, and nice save by Morgantown's goalie. Good pressure in the beginning of the third period by Upper St. Clair. It would be nice if they could bury one now. Give themselves a little bit of life. Elliott comes out, take the offensive zone face-off, tries to push the puck forward, pushes it to the Morgantown player, and it goes to 16. Not the kid that you want to have a puck on his stick. Over to Goodman. Goodman chips it out of the zone to the Morgantown player, back in, and the puck goes to the Morgantown player, shoots it off of Leonard's stick into the netting. I'm sorry, it was Leo's stick into the netting. Face-off is still in the Upper St. Clair zone. Elliott tries to push it forward again. And Morgantown center gets it, puts the puck on net, and Patino makes another save. Face-off to the right of Anthony Patino. Elliott gets it, puts the puck behind the net, over to Jordan. Jordan tries to chip it up to Elliott. Loses the puck to the Morgantown players. Morgantown throws it behind the net. Morgantown winger tries to cycle back behind the net. Gets it to the guy in the corner. He tries to go to the front. Does not make a puck through. And Leo gets the puck, chips it off the glass, out of the St. Clair zone, back into the Morgantown zone. Morgantown player throws the puck up ice, and the player chips it in. Julian goes back to get it to his partner Isaac. Isaac gets it to the Morgantown player, loses the puck, to Elliott. Elliott going through with speed and just mishandles the puck a little bit. Takes the puck, throws it to Sean. Sean cutting through the middle, looks and shoots. That's the goal we were looking for. Nice job by Sean Stevenson to shoot across the body of the goaltender of Morgantown and go over his glove hand. Nice little chip pass off the boards from Elliott to Sean. Derek steps in for the face-off. Little scrum in front. Morgantown gets it, chips it in. Daly chips it up to Nick Wagner. Nick Wagner dumps it in on net, and the Morgantown goalie decides to cover it instead of playing it. Face-off should be to the left of the Morgantown goaltender. Kopak steps in for the draw. There's a draw to Wagner. Wagner back to Gavitt. Gavitt mishandles the puck a little bit through the neutral zone, dumps it in to the Morgantown defenseman. Back to Gavitt. And he needs a little bit of support, and it's a 2-on-1. Nice play by the Morgantown player. Daly goes in the corner and battles, pushes the puck back to Gavitt. Gavitt's looking. Oh, he tried to see that cross ice pass to Cervenik. Just didn't have enough. Couldn't get enough on it. Cervenik is still stretching the guys. And Bailey throws the puck up to no avail. Not enough on it. Right in front to their number 22 with nobody covering him. Another bad giveaway. You got to get something on that puck. With 12:23, Morgantown answers the Upper St. Clair goal. Kurt Leonard gets the puck, goes D to D to Mel. Mel looking. Looks like the offensive style of Upper St. Clair is to try to stretch the ice, and now the defense has to try to get the puck through the three of the Morgantown players before it can reach the Upper St. Clair kid. You can't do that straight passes. You have to use the boards, you have to use the glass, and it has to be hard if you want to do that. So far, nobody's gotten the puck up with the stretch pass. We got it. Mel just has to use the glass right there. Pass too hard for Nick Andreyko. And it's an icing.
The Morgantown goal at 12:24, number 22, Dane Adams, the 55.
Face off to the right of Anthony. Elliott Stevenson steps in. And he's looking to push it forward again. Pushes it forward to himself. Chipped off. Taken off his puck to Miller. Miller back to Elliott. Elliott to Jordan. Jordan to Sean. Sean steps in. Backhand shot. Gets another rebound. Looks. Shot a little bit wide of the net. Goaltender got a glove on it. Sean gets the puck again. Forces it in front. Forces it in front. Battling in front. And almost picked up another goal. Nice hustle by Sean Stevenson tonight. This is his second game of the evening. He played earlier against the Mount Lebanon team, and the Upper St. Clair AAA team beat Mount Lebanon 3-1. Face off to the left of the Morgantown goalie. Stevenson tries to chip it ahead again and can't step around the kid quick enough to get a shot. Morgantown ices the puck. And for the face-off to come back into the Morgantown zone. Elliott Stevenson steps in for the face-off. So you're going to push it through the kid's legs, step around him and get a shot. He tried to no avail. And number 16 from Morgantown picks up the puck. Throws it out of the zone to Leo. Leo tries to go D to D. Little pass was a little bit off. Over to Goodman. Goodman stops behind the net. Looking. Uses the boards for his stretch pass, and Morgantown reads the play and stops the pass again. Now Goodman steps up, gets the puck, and dumps it in deep into the Morgantown zone. Goaltender stops the puck behind the net for 16, and Jordan steps into number 16 and pushes the puck to Elliot Stevenson. Elliot got the puck, cycled it down low. Sean battling in the corner. Morgantown steps in, takes the puck off him, rims it around the boards. Kept in by Goodman. Back to Morgantown defenseman. Goes cross ice. And it's cleared down to the Upper St. Clair zone. Picked up by Leo. Leo gets the puck, looks over to the longest. Jordan getting it, taking the puck in wide. Sean behind him, pass, and chips the puck to the net and continues to the corner. Got to stop in front of the net whenever you play offense. Once you shoot it, you have to stop. Rebounds don't go behind the net. You don't score behind the net. 2-on-1 possibly for St. Clair, and played the puck just slightly. Gavitt gets it, dumps it in, laid off sides, and another stretch pass by the Morgantown player to number 15 of Morgantown. Carrying the puck up the wall. He passes the puck, intercepted by Cervenik. Over to Wagner. Wagner gets the puck, gets it deep. Cervenik goes behind the net, picks up the puck, looking, gives it to Gavitt. Gavitt gets it, and nice save by the goaltender of Morgantown. Scores 4-1 Morgantown with 9:05 left in the third period. Kopak steps in, take the offensive zone face-off. Morgantown wins it back to Leonard. Leonard misplays the puck to the Morgantown player, and a big hit by Leonard. The kid. Puck goes back to Miller. Miller rims it around and to the defenseman of Morgantown. Back to Miller. Miller tries to go around the Morgantown player, and Morgantown player keeps the puck off of him. Back to Miller. Miller to Cervenik. Cervenik picking it his head. Tries to chip it to Kopak. Kopak could not get it. And they try to stretch pass to Wagner across ice, and it doesn't work again. Now Cervenik. Miller gets the puck. Cervenik cutting across ice. Now getting it. Skates into two of the Morgantown players. Nick Andrejko picks up the puck. And a little scuffle on the half wall down there with Miller. And I think Upper St. Clair is going to come out with a power play on this. I think they're calling holding on number 10, Morgantown, on Malcolm Miller. Let's see if St. Clair can do something with 8:09 left in the third period on a power play with Elliot Stevenson, Nick Andrejko, Murphy Miller, Mike Daly, and Will Gavitt out on the ice. Elliott pushes the puck forward. Morgantown defenseman gets it, ices the puck down to Patino. Patino pushes the puck back to Gavitt. Gavitt looking, skating forward. Tries to chip pass to Miller, and it is an icing. Faceoff's coming back in the Upper St. Clair zone to the right-hand side of Patino.
The Morgantown penalty at 8:09 of the third period.
Elliott steps in,
Nathaniel
tries to win the puck to the side. To Daly, misplayed. Daly picks up the puck, pushes it to Gavitt. Gavitt looking back to Daly. Daly has the puck. Almost misplays it again. And another soft pass intercepted, read by number 16. But Murph picks up the puck, gets it down into the corner. Down to Elliott. Elliott looking. Just got to look at the back door when they're on a power play. Now there's going to be a breakaway for number 17. And a big save by Anthony Patino on a breakaway. And 17 was pissed in. He hit Nick Andreyko on the half wall once he missed the breakaway goal. Nick picks up the puck, moves it up to Daly. Daly moves in, looking. Shot blocked by the defenseman at Morgantown. Back to Elliott. And Nick got shaken up on the hit. The net came off. They blew the whistle. And 37 seconds left in the Upper St. Clair power play. Stepping on the ice, Mel, Isaac, Sean Stevenson, Jordan Rongus, and Derek Kopak. Face-off won by Morgantown. Limit around to number 8. Sean puts a body into 8 on the half wall. He needs some support. We're on a power play. We're supposed to outnumber them. And number 8's hands got a little bit high. He throws Stevenson down. Puck back over to Sean. Sean gets it, rims it, and hit again. With 11 seconds left in the power play, now passes up to Jordan. Jordan misplaced the puck, and Morgantown shoots it into their own bench. Face-offs in the Morgantown zone. Back. Power play is over. Puck over to Jordan. Jordan tries to shoot it. He hails it off the stick. And him and Elliott keep the puck in. Sean gets it shot to the net. And Jordan tries to make a nice little shot pass to Elliott Stevenson. Not a bad play. All right, Goodman gets it, hails the puck, and number 9 comes down on a breakaway, and Patino gets a piece of it to make another breakaway save. Longest gets the puck, looking, passes up to Elliott. Elliott barely gets a stick on it, no icing, and Morgantown picks up the puck. Back into the neutral zone to Jordan. Wrongest gets it. Over to Sean Stevenson. Sean dumps it in, looking for the hit. Jordan picks it up. And 9 got twisted up like a pretzel, and Jordan Hongus and him. Missing bystanders that ran into each other both get roughing penalties. The referees may have to start taking control of this game. It's 5-on-5 hockey. Kopak out for the draw. Wins it back to Goodman. Goodman looking over to Julian. Julian up to Kopak. Kopak gets the puck in deep. Wagner on the forecheck. Morgantown gets it, goes behind the net, throws it up to Leonard. Julian. And Leo passes it to Shrevenik. Morgantown comes up with the puck. Misplayed in the neutral zone. Shrevenik comes in with a forecheck. Kopak picks it up and just misplays it slightly. Leo gets it, tries to pass it up to Shrevenik. A little bit of interference. Kopak. Goodman tries to pass the puck up. And Morgantown gets it, throws it back to the point and back into their own zone. The Morgantown defenseman takes it. Pushes the puck up to the forward, number 25. Circling through his offensive zone, pick up some speed. and he misplaced the puck. Wagner gets it, dumps it in deep. Smart play by Nick Wagner. Puck on the half wall. Kopak ties up the guy. Cervenik picks up the puck, loses it. And then Gavitt gets it. Shot saved by Anthony. Misplayed by Daly on the rebound to Morgantown. Morgantown defenseman gets it. Puck did not get through. Gavitt back up to the Morgantown defenseman. Dumps it softly into the opposite corner. And then Daly picks up the puck, rushing in. Number 10 picking him up. Shot wide of the net. Morgantown gets it. And 16 picks up the puck, coming down with speed. It's a 3-on-1 with Gavitt and Patino. Patino gets a little blocker save on there. And Draco back on a forecheck. Back to their D. And Murph breaks up the play from Morgantown entering the zone. Garlic gets it, chips it out to Nick Draco. A little bit of a hook, almost had a chance right there. 2 minutes and 31 seconds left in the third period. Putting a little bit more pressure. Morgantown 16 looks for the stretch pass again. Pressure on Gerlecki, chips it up with a backhand pass to Miller. Murph loses the puck at the blue line and softly dumps it into the corner. Gerlach back in for a forecheck. He's going like a madman, puts a body on the Morgantown player, goes to his partner, Peter D. And he tries to stretch pass and intercepted by Mel. Mel gets it, looking, skating through the neutral zone, over the blue line. Shot saved by Morgantown's goaltender. Puck deep in the zone. Morgantown player gets it, number 17. And Patino comes out to make a save. Puck is misplayed by Sean. Gerlach gets it, passes it up to Sean. Stevenson gets it, skating through the zone. A very dangerous hit right there, right at the dasher, where the partition comes in for the glass at the benches. A minute left in the game. Miller gets it, puts the puck to the net, and Stevenson puts a stick on the goalie. And the players are not happy with it. 56 seconds left in the game. Morgantown 4, Upper St. Clair 1. Face off to the right of the Morgantown goaltender. Kopak, Cervenik, and Wagner out for the face-off. Well, they're moving the face-off over to the left, where the puck entered the zone. Kopak steps in for the face-off. Timeout. Morgantown. In a 4-1 game, can't we just get it over? He may be calming his troops down. The game was getting a little chippy. He may be telling them to remember that they're playing for playoffs and for amateur teams, playoffs. If you get suspended in a high school game, it carries over to amateur games. He may just want to remind his players of that. All right, timeout's over. Let's get back to this. 1 minute left. 56.8 seconds in the third period. Morgantown 4, Upper St. Clair 1. Kopak steps in for the faceoff. Back to Leonard. Leonard misplaced the puck a little bit to the Morgantown player. Goodman steps up, chips it up to Wagner. Misplays the puck. Isaac. Back up to Isaac. Morgantown players. Up 2-on-1. Nice save by Anthony Patino. Way to clean up the rebound by Derek Kopak. Good back check. The puck was just sitting on the doorstep for the Morgantown player to chip it in, and Kopak came out of nowhere to get the puck out. Kopak comes in right down the middle, shoots it into the goalie, no rebound. Nice save by the goaltender. 18.3 seconds. Face off again to the left of the Morgantown goalie. Kopak. Back to Leo. Leo up the half wall. Battling for the puck. Ooh. Hand pass. Face off is outside the zone. 9.8 seconds left. Taking his time to get into the circle. Kopak steps in for the draw. Wins the draw to himself. Smartly dumps the puck behind the net to let the clock wind down. And that is a final. Upper St. Clair 1, Morgantown 4.